What's going on, guys? We are back with Tokyo Ghoul Chapter 106 Amnesty. Um, let's just jump into it, man, because, oh, man, Amon is just going straight after Centipede Kaneki, man. If Shinohara could not, like, stand up against this version of Kaneki, man, I'm on, like, yeah, I'm on. I'm even more concerned about Amon, man. Um, even man, dude, even that fact alone is just something that hasn't like fully set in yet. But like, Shinohara is dead. Shinohara is dead, dude. Like, good lord, I just can't believe it. Um. Anyway, let's get into it. Yeah, and Omar just like, oh boy. I wonder if Akira's gonna jump in or what. We have to back him up. I've heard about your achievements with Arima's team, but backing him up when we're wounded will only make matters worse. Investigator model, we have to hold for now. That is my decision as a superior officer. Yes, sir. Request a cordon, although I doubt they can set up a decent perimeter when we're this deep. A rate S position? No. Take a SS position. Eye patch. I wanted to talk to you. That night you were crying. Was that a lie? I have no idea what you're talking about. It's interesting. I feel like that was like the most like semblance of like something still being in Kaneki that we've gotten up to this point, right? Interesting. Yeah, it's fascinating that there is like he's seemingly like still in there, right? Anyway, um, who said you could come in? Dad? What's Kazuki doing there? I thought he left the home. Do you remember me telling you, Yusuke and Akie found foster parents? That was a lie. From now on, you two will carry on my lies, Kotaro. This is the end of pretending to be a family, Kotaro. I made some red bean soup. You like it, don't you? Is that the guy that we met in the priest that we met that he went to talk to in the like prison or whatever? It's ghouls that distort this world. This world? But there's one thing I need to know. Why the child-eating ghoul Donato Porpora kept me by his side when I was a child. Why he didn't kill me. I thought you, a guy who let me get away, could tell me why. Ugh, I don't remember. I can't recall. I don't know. Enough. I don't want to hear it anymore. One Kura isn't enough. I am a ghoul. God, dude, I love the back and forth right now. And who shot off all those knives? Oh no, man. Everyone is here, dude. Everyone. Susie is here too. Do you guys need a hand? Investigator Susie. Look at all of you. You're all useless. Amon came to help. Dude, I love. You guys probably can't see it, but just like the look on Susie's face here is absolutely eerie. All right, let's see what Susie is gonna bring to the table. Gimmick on. A Kagane from a blade. He's not regenerating fast enough. It's working. Whoa, that is nasty. Uh-oh. How do I undo it? Oh, and Amon just came in too with just like backed him up. Dude, Kaneki's actually kind of getting overwhelmed here. Is someone else jumping into the battle or no? Are you sure? Are you sure you want to be just another ghoul? I don't. I don't want to kill anymore. I know. Oh my god, dude, Ishida. Again, I just loved like the pure like white spaces, like just the character and just a blank space. And again, it's so interesting seeing like you know the first time that Amon and Kaneki met each other, just how different the circumstances were. I mean, literally, Kaneki was still like struggling with or like um like still like the concept of being a ghoul was still like so new to him back then, right? Um, and then you compare that first meeting to where both of these characters are at now, and it's just like night and day. Um, and it's like so weird because like you can see like even back then like it was the hope of like something like far greater that there could be like an olive branch or something that could bridge the gap between ghoul and human, right? Like there could be some basis or foundation of like understanding between these two sides, and that Kaneki and Amon would be like the basis of that understanding of that bridge. And now it just feels like it's like completely collapsed at this point. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of sad. Let him go. We have to get Investigator Shinohara out of here first. Can we do that later? Oh, Amon's leaving him. Whoa. I can tell, I can feel it. Kaneki's calling me. This place is too big to find him. It's been too long. Something must have happened. If only Hinami were here, she could tell us where he is. Kaneki? Oh god. Kaneki! Where did you get that mask? Banjo? Banjo. Guys, good. I came to help. Oh boy. I just don't I just don't know what to make of Kaneki and like where he's at, like because there is like and I don't even know if it's like just an act or whatever. I generally don't know what is going on with him in the sense of like is there still a part of like our Kaneki like still in there? Um because like him telling Amon, that he doesn't want to kill anymore would indicate to me that yes, that there is still a part of Kaneki there, but like then at the same time he literally just like stabs his boy Banjo. So like it just feels like he is teetering between both of these sides, literally like on a dime. Um so yeah, man, I don't know how you could possibly bring him back from this. Like, what do you do to bring him back from this? Because the moments that we have seen him be quote unquote like the normal Kaneki has just been like brief flashes, right? Like he says maybe like a line or two that indicates that Kaneki is still there, but then he immediately reverts back to the centipede, right? Um so again, with us seeing so little of that version of Kaneki being present, I just don't know what you do, what you could possibly do, what you could possibly say to bring him back, right? Is this just purely a thing that Kaneki is going to have to do by himself? Is he going to have to be the one that like pulls himself out of this by himself, right? Um 'Cause I don't see realistically what anyone could say to him to snap him out of this, right? What do you do? To be honest, like I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know. I am shocked that Suzuya what like I always expected Suzuya to kind of like ignore Amon and just continue. I know Suzuya is definitely pissed about that order to leave him. And it makes sense that they would prioritize Shinohara to get him out of there. Um, but Suzuya being the way that Suzuya is, I was totally expecting Suzuya to just stay and try to finish off or get a couple more hits in on Kaneki before leaving. So that was pretty surprising. But I'm glad Amon and Akira got out of there in one piece. We don't have to worry about that. Shinohara may be alive, maybe. So we'll see about that. Um, Also, props to Amon for like. I mean, I know at the end of the day he needed Suzuya to kind of back him up, but Amon was going toe to toe with Centipede Kaneki, man. That's no easy feat, man. Like this version of Kaneki literally put Shinohara on death's door, and Amon was like kind of going toe to toe with him. And obviously, he was taking his hits and he was being, blown back, a few times and whatnot. It was probably like a bit of a lopsided fight against Amon, but like Amon was still kind of like holding his ground. So like Amon just once again proving like how cool that character is, man. Like Amon is cool. Just cool. Um but yeah, definitely biggest takeaway. I'm glad that both Amon and Akira got out of there in one piece. Um and Kuro and Shiro, I mean, we'll have to see what happens with them, but I'm glad at least one of them is out of there. We'll have to see about the other one, but um I really hope that they become a bigger part of the story later on and that they eventually join Kaneki's group. I feel like they would be the perfect addition to this group. You know, and hopefully they'll leave Kano, I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, who's to really say? Um but yeah, I guess really aside from that, that's pretty much it for the chapter, man. Just like these past two chapters have been an absolute roller coaster. I can say that much. Um, we'll see what happens with the fallout of Kaneki possibly killing Banjo. We know those other two are definitely not going to like it. I wonder if they immediately just go after Kaneki and start fighting him, and then they just get immediately wiped out. How is Shu going to react to this too, right? Is he just gonna get is he just gonna get really excited about it? I don't know, man. But yeah, that's the end of the chapter. Like, comment, subscribe for more Tokyo Ghoul, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.